Hi everyone, we're going to find the asymptote line for cotangent function between 0 and 90 degrees. And basically what I'm going to do first is just graph my cotan function. And I know cotan is cosine over sine. I know I can't divide by 0, so what I'm going to do first is graph cosine and find my asymptote lines for the parent function. So I'm going to go to 1, negative 1, and we'll go from 0 to say 2 pi. This would be pi over 2, and I'm just sketching this. It's not going to be perfect. And I'm just going to graph cosine here. Sine. You don't have to graph these to know your asymptote lines. So if you look at your asymptote lines between 0 and 2 pi, they occur at these zeros. So this generates the asymptote lines. So we have one here. One here and one here. Now I'm going to go ahead and graph cotan. Cotan goes like this. So we have it right in here. But all I'm concerned is the asymptote lines. So we know between 0 and 2 pi, my asymptote lines are x equals 0, x equals pi, and x equals 2 pi. Now what I want to know are what are the asymptote lines for cotan of 2 theta. We know cotan of 2 theta equals cosine of 2 theta over sine of 2 theta. So all you have to do is take these asymptote lines and divide by 2. So for the first one, we have x equals 0 over 2. The second one, we have x equals pi over 2. And we have x equals 2 pi over 2, which equals pi. Now if I want to find the asymptote line between 0, and I should have wrote this as pi over 2, but it's hard to do that on here. So between 0 and pi over 2, I'll just call that radians. Then I have to discard this one because pi is too big. And my two asymptote lines would be x equals 0 and x equals pi over 2. Alright, let's try 2 more. I have, let's try cotan of 4 theta, and let's try cotan of 3 theta. What I'm going to do is go ahead and write down the parent function asymptote lines and divide all of these by 4. And when I do this, this will remain 0. This is your 4 theta, and this is your theta. This would be pi over 4, and this one's going to be pi over 2. So all of these lines would work between 0 and 2 pi. The same goes for this one. I'm going to go ahead and write my parent function asymptote lines and then divide everything by 3. So this is going to, if I divide by 3, we're going to get 0 again. This will be pi over 3. And this one's going to be 2 pi over 3, which this one's too big. This one is not in between 0 and pi over 2. So I have to disregard this one, and my two answers for this would be x equals 0 and x equals pi over 3. Whereas this side, we could use them all. X equals 0, x equals pi over 4, and x equals pi over 2. Okay? Thank you, and have a nice day. Bye-bye.